everybody, welcome back to The Save. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all of that good stuff. It's 2025 and we've got a new shirt on the wall. Arda Güler has made it up there thanks to his wonderful play in Football Manager series and on the EAFC series on the other channel as well. But we have a youth intake day to dive into. Let's get into it. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to The Save, and fellow managers, we are doing really well. I'm actually on the wrong page. I'm on the squad page, which is something that I didn't want to start on. But while we're here, the only negative really bit of news is that Callum Davies is retiring. Our veteran centre-back, 34 years old, has decided to call it quits. Now, I did ask him to rethink about his resignation. His retirement. But he said no. We've actually got a chance to do it again. Reconsider retirement. Yes, ask him to do one more season. Let's see if he will do that, because he probably still is one of our best centre-backs, and he's scoring quite a lot of goals for us. 10 goals in 38 games this year. His second best goal-scoring season for us since the first season with 17. But yeah, he's still playing really well, and I think we can use him as a sort of maybe a mentor sort of thing. He's got a fairly professional personality, so not too bad. But I'd like to get just one more season out of him, because also, if we get one more season out of him, we may be able to keep him around as a member of staff. We don't have space at the moment, but I'm hoping that we may be able to pull him in as a member of staff. I feel like it would be quite fitting to have him as assistant manager, so we're going to see what we can do with that. He wants to be an assistant manager, so even if it's just for a couple of seasons, just to keep him around, because he has been an absolute stalwart at the club forever, which is great. But let's go look at the league. So looking at the league table, we find ourselves in 7th place. It has been a very, very good season so far. 44 games played, 2 games to go, unless we get into the playoffs. 71 points. We're joint on Boreham Wood and Billericay, 1 ahead of Tunbridge, 10 points off Slough, so we can't catch them. Barnet have run away with the league with 101 points. They were by far and away the best team in the division. But yeah, we've got 2 games left. The next one is against Cirencester, who are mid-table, and then we've got another mid-table team as well, I think. So potentially 2 wins could see us sneak into the playoffs for the first time in the series, which would be great. Looking at the XG table, we should be 3rd, so still a little bit disappointing. We are conceding more goals than we should, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. We are doing pretty damn well. Barnet up there with 18 more points than they should have is absolutely insane. We have 4 less points than we should have, and we find ourselves down in 7th from 3rd, which is a little bit irritating. A quick check at the other cup competitions for you then. So we got knocked out in the first round by Bradford City in the FA Cup, and the Challenge Trophy we got knocked out by Woking in the 3rd round, which was the round we entered in, which was great. So yeah, we've been focusing on the league, and the league has been pretty good. Louis Collins, lots to thank for him. 32 league goals this season. It does go to show you that finishing really doesn't matter as a striker. He has finishing 6. I still think that potentially off the ball is the most important stat, but he's only got 9 for that. So he's just in the right place at the right time. He's quick at this level. Quick strikers generally get you goals, and he is doing a fantastic job. Big shout out to Pete Daly. I think we looked at him before, but he is having a superb breakout season for Folkestone Invicta, playing in that attacking midfield role. And yeah, his attributes aren't amazing. He's got good potential, but he is racking up a 6.95, 10 assists, 9 goals in 42 appearances in his first season in senior football is absolutely bonkers. So our 2 main players of the season definitely are Pete Daly and Louis Collins so far, both playing really well. But this, of course, is Youth Intake Day. Let's go and dive in. And here we are for our youth candidates. We have 3 elite talents, which is lovely to see. One of them coming in straight away as a 2-star player, which is awesome. Top talents, we've got quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 top talents in there. 4 good talents and 1 decent talent. And the thing I love about a Youth Academy Challenge, a mix of nationalities, mainly English as you would expect, but Nigerian, Norwegian, and an Irishman in there as well. Really hope we can get something out of the Nigerian and the Norwegian, because it's always fun to have different nationalities coming through in the save. But first up then, Brett Long is a pressing forward striker or attacking midfielder. Doesn't actually look dreadful mentally. Very, very fit and unambitious. young attacking midfielder. Comes from America, so dual nationality of English and American, so that's not too bad either. But technically, quite a lot to be desired. I think he does have half decent passing, first touch and dribbling. Mentals do look relatively good for someone his age. Good leadership, determination, bravery and aggression, and natural fitness is up there as well. Left-footed, so could be interesting as an attacking midfielder with a left foot. But yeah, not too bad, to be honest, as the first one coming through. Not good potential, but he'll get a youth contract and a couple of seasons to prove himself in the youth academy at least. Next up, attacking midfield left, Englishman Mohamed Shailon is a attacking midfield left. He is from Sierra Leone and England. So pace 11, fitness 13, acceleration, agility. Okay, that's good for a winger. That's a good start. Crossing 6, technique 9, flair 14, teamwork 11, work rate 6, anticipation 2 isn't great. All left foot. Reasonable right foot, again unambitious, so that's not too good. You can see from his sort of squad comparison above my head that he's got a long way to go. He's not the worst of the worst coming through, but he has got a bit to go to catch up to Andre Coker, but his potential is better than Andre Coker, although it's not quite as high as Robert Jones and Andrew Holland. So we'll see how that goes, but decent teamwork, good flair. Determination being 2 is a bit crap. I mean, he can't really do much with a football. Heading 1, free kick taking 2, marking 1, passing 3. Crossing 6 is okay. I mean, we've got to remember he is 16 and we are still focusing on Victor, so not too bad. For those of you asking, by the way, lots of comments on every video, what skin is this? It's the SYC SAS skin. So second yellow card SAS skin. Downloadable on all good Football Manager retailer websites, or not even retailer websites, like Sort It Out, SI. It's definitely on there. So if you're interested, go and get it. Wing back left, Christian Jarvis. 3-star potential player. A balanced personality. Fitness 14, acceleration 11, pace 8, stamina 10. Okay, physically not dreadful. All left foot, as you would imagine. Determination 12, work rate 12, positioning 6, teamwork 7, off the ball 4, tackling 7, technique 6. Again, very poor actually on the ball. Crossing 2, first touch 4, free kicks 1. Marking 5, passing 4. Weirdly comes in as the best left wing back, but yeah, we're not really using left wing backs. We'll be using left backs, and Ricardo Biggs is probably the best one we have there. Actually, it's probably Will Dempsey. Will Dempsey's been our starting left back for most of the season, but Christian Jarvis is one I'm not going to be expecting too much from. Great mohawk though. We do love a mohawk on this channel. Adenike David, our Nigerian midfield left, can play all up the midfield, all up the left hand side. It looks like left back, wing back, and midfield. Adenike David has not a great deal going for him. Unambitious personality. His highest physical attribute is natural fitness at 8, then jumping reach 7. Acceleration 5 is not what I would want from a winger. But anyway, first touch 6, passing 5, technique 11, that's good, work rate 11, decisions 12, leadership 10, determination 4. It's disappointing. I'm actually not going to spend too long focusing on him because I think that's really bad. I don't think he's going to amount to anything. Thim Skorton, who is a centre-back from Norway. Now, Norwegian centre-backs are normally tall, right? You picture like Breda Hangeland, that was his name, wasn't it, from Fulham. I'm hoping we've got our own little sort of Conference League level Breda Hangeland here with Thim Skorton, centre-back. Not great potential. What's he got? Excellent. 6'4", jumping reach of 16. Get him in the team. To be fair, tackling 9, marking 6, heading 6. It's not awful. Positioning 8, teamwork 14, determination 18. Determination 18 and jumping reach 16. Imagine how determined he's going to be to score headers from corners. It's going to be amazing. Although he looks pretty weak, concentration 5, decisions 5 is pretty rubbish. I think at this level he will actually do quite well, so I'm quite excited by him. Thim Skorton is someone I am a little bit excited about, even though he's only 2.5 star potential, jumping reach 16 and height 6'4". Yes, please. Yes, please. He can actually tackle as well, tackling 9 at this level. So a general sort of barometer for attributes is that if you're like 13, that's basically like average for Premier League. If you looked at the Premier League players and didn't look like the elite players, looked at like mid-table and stuff, 13 and 14 is like average for a Premier League player in terms of an attribute. So having jumping reach 16 means he's actually sort of like top level jumping ability in sort of like the Premier League. Obviously, we're looking for like 19s and 20s when we get to that level. But yeah, so tackling 9 is sort of like League 2 level ability, I would suggest. So I do think he's going to have some ability here. So we'll see how he goes. And we will be introducing face packs probably at the end of this season. So keep your eyes peeled for that one as well. So Thim Skorton is probably my favourite so far. Into the top talent, Will Andrews, the wide target forward on the left, but can play attacking midfield as well. 6'4", jumping reach, natural fitness, aggression, work rate, first touch. I mean, heading 3 is a bit crap, but if we can get his passing better, it could be an option in central midfield, actually, attacking midfield with that height. But we'll have to wait and see. Good potential, so he's definitely got room to grow. Left-footed and right-footed. Not too bad at all. You can see from his sort of DNA analysis that the work rate and determination is where he's peaking on that side. Teamwork as well, but that work rate is sort of giving him a very profound shift to the right-hand side, which isn't too bad at all. But yeah, again, one I quite like the look of, actually. The English-Welshman Will Andrews is in. We'll call him Welsh because that's what it says his nationality is there. Charlie Ash is another left winger, so we've got a few of them coming through. Very fit at 17. Balance 12, acceleration 12, pace 11, strength 1. But right-footed, so it does sort of suit how we're currently playing with an inverted winger out there. Aggression, flair, teamwork, work rate, technique. Not bad. Crossing, first touch. Not dreadful. He's actually not dreadful, to be honest. I mean, stamina's pretty rubbish at 6. Strength is terrible. Can't lead anyone. Can't position himself. Can't really see what's going on. Not determined. Doesn't have good decisions. Not concentrating. Crap composure. Crap anticipation. Crap bravery. Can't score. Can't dribble. The more I look into it, the more offensive that's getting. So we'll come off him. Alex Dutton Black. Another midfield left. Bloody hell. Got loads of them coming through. This guy actually has 4.5 star potential. So natural fitness, acceleration, pace, stamina, agility, balance all look good. Determination 13, teamwork 13 looks very good. First touch 12, right footed. So would probably again look to use him as an inverted winger or inverted forward. Dribbling 9 is very good. Finishing 4, technique 8. Yeah, he's not bad actually. 15 years old, so plenty of room to grow. Concentration being 2 is absolutely shocking. But all in all, I'm not too upset with Alex Dutton Black. That is a very interesting player to come through. Next one is Anton Swan, who again is another 4.5 star potential player. Midfield centre. We need a good all-round basis here. Passing 12, work rate 12, determination 13. That's a good start. Lots of 8s and 9s as well. Very, very good. They say as a box-to-box in central midfield, so I don't mind that. Tackling 7 as well isn't dreadful. So a good passer of the ball, very determined, lots of work rate for his teammates. But yeah, and can sort of tackle and finish. Finishing 9 as well, so potential like Segundo Volante or even advanced playmaker with passing and finishing. Really is not dreadful at all. Lots of room to grow. Very excited to see what he can do. This crop of players feels like it's going to have the ability to come straight into the first team squad and push out some of the other youngsters that we've been calling up and playing this year, which is good. It's squad improvement, which is what we need. That was Anton Swan. Dan Willick, a striker. Always good to have decent strikers coming through. And Dan Willick probably isn't one of those, but 15 years old, plenty of room to grow. Acceleration's a bit crap. It says a poacher. If we just, at the moment we're playing with an advanced forward, right? So he's got the agility, he's got the pace-ish. No, not really. Stamina's okay. Jumping reach 11, 6 foot, left-footed. Determination 13, work rate 13, passing 11, finishing 7. So a bit more of a sort of playmakery striker, really. But yeah, Dan Willick, not too bad. You can see, again, the DNA stuff, determination and work rate is what's really being lopsided on that right-hand side. Actually, both very, very high. But yeah, not dreadful. Good composure, good finishing, good first touch. Off the ball being 9 as well. Probably would get quite a few goals at this sort of level. Charlie Sackman, holding midfielder. We do need a new holding midfielder coming through. Marking, passing, penalty taking, tackling, technique, all yellow, although there's a few 6s in there. Jumping reach 13, fitness 11, 6'1", bravery 18, very good, but work rate 5, concentration 4. That's pretty poor For a central midfielder to have crap concentration and crap work rate is a bit worrying. But he does have aggression, which means he'll chase the ball down. His anticipation isn't dreadful. His first touch isn't that bad. He's definitely defensive. Can't shoot, can't dribble. But yeah. Charlie Sackman, not too bad. Rie Ransom, attacking midfield right, 4-star potential. 2-footed, which is good. A fairly professional personality in there as well. Acceleration, agility, balance, pace, stamina. Bravery, flair and technique is all very good, as is fitness as well. First touch, not bad. Finishing and dribbling need to improve. Work rate's decent. Off the ball's okay. Yeah, okay. Again, 15 years old, so lots of room to grow. And you can see on the squad comparison how he is slightly worse than Wal and Bata, but his potential is better. So we'll have to wait and see. Again, better potential than Andre Coker. So that's a good start as well. Better potential than actually anybody we have. So Rie Ransom may not be too far off the first team. And then goalkeeper. Always good to get goalkeepers coming through. Beckham Wooden. So Wooden Beckham. 5-star potential, actually. I'm surprised he's not in the elite talents. But low determination. That's gonna not be very good. But jumping reach 11. Height 6'2". Agility 5. That's not too bad. These actual goalkeeping attributes don't look too bad at all. Command of area 11, eccentricity 10, handling 10, reflexes 11, rushing out tendency 13. Oh, reflexes 11. That is interesting. Obviously, Kai Mackenzie Lyle is an amazing goalkeeper for our level. If we compare them, his eccentricity is much higher. But yeah, shot stopping is actually the same. Like they're both rated 9 for shot stopping, so he's probably not too far off. His reflexes are much better than Kai Mackenzie Lyle. I don't know. What do you think is the most important stat for a goalkeeper in FM24? Because physically, Kai Mackenzie Lyle is better in absolutely everything. I always thought it was like agility and maybe like agility, balance, and then anticipation for goalkeepers. But it might be reflexes. I'm not sure. Let me know. Anticipation, Kai Mackenzie Lyle just about edges it. Bravery, he's better. Determination, he's better. Work rate, he's better. So yeah, it could be an interesting one though from Beckham Wooden. We'll keep an eye on him for sure. And then into the elite talent. So the first one up is Gavin, a right midfielder. Acceleration 11, pace 10, agility 10, aggression 14, determination 15, leadership 12, technique 12. Crossing and dribbling need to improve both on 6, but lots of rooms to grow. A fickle personality is a little bit of a concern, but he is very determined, which is good. Work rate is a bit poor. 2-footed as well, that will really help. We can either look to train him up as an attacking midfielder right, or change our system if we want to chuck him in straight from the off. Which potentially with the pace and the acceleration, getting him a lot of game time might help, may change his personality if we can get him mentored as well. So Gavin, the Irishman, not looking too bad. Leo Turner can play bloody everywhere. Right back, left back, wing back, right mid, and central midfielder. Leo Turner. Again, it's not dreadful. Acceleration, agility, and balance all above 11, with balance being 12. Aggression 13, determination 12, leadership 11, teamwork 16, work rate 10, tackling 8, first touch 7, decisions 9. Yeah, again, he's definitely got something to offer, hasn't he? There's a few of these youngsters that you can bring in and definitely feel like they're gonna help the squad, which is absolutely awesome, Leo Turner. And then last up, Stephen Budworth as the centre-back. So another centre-back. So maybe we don't need what's-his-face to stay around. But 5-star, 1.5-star current ability, Stephen Budworth. Okay, jumping reach is a 10. That's not too bad. Lots of yellow across the board, which is very good to see. But technique, 11. Tackling, 8. Marking, 8. Heading, 7. Positioning, 9. I mean, yeah. Decisions, 9. Concentration, 9. Composure, 9. Bravery, 8. Anticipation, 8. Pace 7, strength 6, jumping reach 10. He could be very good at this level. Unambitious, but we could get something out of him. Comparing him to our probably best young centre-back that we have coming through, which is Adam Biadieci, you can see technically he's much, much better. Stephen Budworth, much, much better. Mentally, it's a little bit more in favour of Bedrzicki, but then he has had a couple of years at the club, or at least a year at the club, to grow those mental attributes. Teamwork is off the chart, 17 for Adam, which is amazing, as is leadership and determination as well. And then physically, it's actually a little bit even, more leaning towards Adam as well. Natural fitness and stamina pull him massively in his favour. But you can see average 9'8", 8'6", and 4'6". So as a technical centre-back, Stephen Budworth is actually much, much better in terms of what he can do with the ball. And you can see, the actual defending, Stephen Budworth's better. Technically, he's better. Attacking-wise, he's better. Speed is the same, but then physical and what have we got? Physical, aerial, and mental is down to Adam at the moment. So, okay, not too bad. Let me know who your favourite player is from that intake. Who do we think is going to do the best? I'm very excited, probably about Stephen Budworth at centre-back, especially when you compare him to one of the other centre-backs we got, and Thim Skorton, just for that jumping reach and the height. The jumping reach at this level should be very good, and that determination means he will be very keen to improve and work hard, and be determined to achieve his goals, right, and do what he wants to do. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on them. But let me know what you think. Well, we have got a bit of news up here, which will be Davies to reconsider. He'll come back to us in a couple of weeks and let us know what's happening. And then if he says no, we've got the decision to make. Is it Ben Foster or Callum Davies who we get as assistant manager? We'll have to wait and see. Ben Foster, it does expire at the end of this year, so we could slip Callum Davies in straight away into an assistant manager deal. I'm not too sure. Let me know your thoughts. I really hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, please do leave a like. We'll be back for the end of season review unless we get to the playoffs. The playoff final. We'll come back if we get to the playoffs and it's the playoff final. Other than that, we'll just be back for the end of year review. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.